It is Thursday, June 11th, 2020. I'm Pastor Thor Ramsey with Center Church. This is Gospel for Five, where we take 5 minutes out of our day and focus on the gospel and the one who saved our soul. We have been looking at the Psalms, and today we are in Psalm 96, I believe. And in this psalm, we see why we should tell about God to others, why we should tell others about God, why we should really brag about God and talk about the way God has revealed himself, why those should be conversations we have with people. And so we tell because he's glorious, and we tell because he is coming. So that's glorious on one hand for people who know him, and it's going to be devastating on the other hand for people who don't. So we tell for all these reasons, according to Psalm 96. It begins this way: sing a new song to the Lord. Let the whole earth sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Praise his name. Each day proclaim the good news that he saves. So the psalmist, the Holy Spirit through the psalmist is commanding the people of God, each day proclaim the good news that he saves. So we tell, publish his glorious deeds among the nations. Tell everyone about the amazing things he does. Great is the Lord. He's the most worthy of praise. He's to be feared above all gods. So the primary reason we tell is because he's worth telling about. It's that simple. Why do we tell about God? Why do we tell the good news about Jesus Christ? Because he's simply worth telling about. The gods of the other nations are mere idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Honor and majesty surround him. Strength and beauty fill his sanctuary. So we tell because he is glorious. O nations of the world, recognize the Lord. Here we have the Bible showing its, the Bible revealing its nature. It is missionary. The Bible is a missionary book. Missions didn't just start with the advent of Jesus Christ's first coming. Missionary work started when God really started in Genesis, when God promised that someone would come to reverse the predicament that our first parents got us into. O nations of the world. Right? So this is a call to the nations of the world. I don't care who you are. I don't care what language you speak. I don't care what culture you're from. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what sex you are. I don't care what religion you are. At this point, every tongue, every tribe, every nation is called. O nations of the world, recognize this God. I'm sorry if that might hurt your feelings right now. Can you be adult enough, unless you're from the safetyism generation, but can you be adult enough to have can we sit down and reason together about these things? But this is a call to you, to every nation, to recognize the Lord, recognize that the Lord is glorious and strong. Give to the Lord the glory he deserves. So that's another reason we tell about him. Bring your offering and come into his courts. Worship the Lord in all his holy splendor. Let all the earth tremble before him. Tell the nations. Again, this is a missionary call. Tell the nations the Lord reigns. He is sovereign over all things, over all people, over every tongue, tribe, and nation. The world stands firm and cannot be shaken. He will judge all people fairly, all peoples fairly. Now, some of the themes that have been coming out of these Psalms in the last few days really speak into our current cultural moment. Because maybe for some people this isn't good news, but it's good news that God will judge all people fairly. All right? So there you have it right there. Let the heavens be glad and let the earth rejoice. Let the sea and everything in it shout his praise. Well, one reason we can shout for praise is that he will judge all people fairly. Let the trees of the forest sing for joy before the Lord, for he is coming. God's coming. That's good news. We will see him face to face one day. But it's News we can rejoice in, but it's also news that comes with a warning. He is coming to judge the earth. He will judge the world with justice and the nations with his truth. Now, there you have it. He's going to judge the nations with his truth, no one else's truth. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, and the nations, every tongue, every tribe, every nation will be judged according to God's truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one will come to the Father except through him. And what has God said to you today, and what do you